Yo, how's life? Fine? Alright. Same with me. By the way, right now, what I'm going to do is to teach you how to add input type elements into a web page. So, I am discussing or I will be discussing to you 7 input type elements. So, we will start with the submit button and then followed by the text, password, email, date, checkbox, and the radio button. Okay, so let's start now with the input type submit. Okay, and then type and then equals submit. Okay, and then let's play. So this is our submit button. So you can click this one. It's not clicking or it's not doing something because we haven't added any action on our web page. So for you to see the effect of the input type submit, we have to add a form tag here that has action equals so 888.jpg. And then here is the form. Okay, so the effect of this one is every time that you will click or tick the submit button, it will access the picture 888.jpg, this one. Okay, let's see if this one is working. So if I click this one now, there you go. So it accesses the picture 88.jpg. Okay, by the way, if you want to change the label for the button, so from submit, see if you want to change it to anything that you like, so you can just add value for its attribute and then the value, change the value to another value, which is, let's try enter. Okay, there you go. So a while ago it's submit, this time it's enter. Okay, so next is the input type. Okay, so to save time, you can just copy this one and then paste it here, and then just add br so that we can separate each element from each other. Okay, so br here, and then we will just change this one, and then we will add the input type text next to the input type button. Okay, oh, so this should be changed to input type text. Okay, so if you do this, you'll have a what we call a text box on our web page. So let's try. So there you go. So we already have here what we call a text box. So for the text box, its function is it will, or you can enter here both alphabets, no, letters and numbers, as well as symbols. Okay, so that is our text box. Oh, just for you to recognize more which one is which, so let's try to add here a label for each our input type elements. Okay, so this one is the type text, and then this one is type submit. Submit. Oh my goodness. Okay, sorry for the delay. And then let's try playing. Okay, so this is our type text, and then this is our type submit. Okay, so let's try to separate more those two. Let's just try to add BR more here. Okay, so we have here the type text, and then we have the type submit. And then, okay, by the way, if you want to add a text here, or a default text, or a detail inside the text box, all you need to do is to add an attribute, which is the placeholder attribute. And then for the value, let's try add username. Okay, so a while ago you cannot see any text here inside the text box, but right now you can see a detail indicating that you have to add a username. Okay, so let's proceed with another input type, which is okay. So again, for you to save time typing, all you need to do is to copy and then paste. So next is the password type. So let's change this to password, and then here let's change this to password as well, and then add a password. Okay, and then let's play. So we already have here 3 input times. So we have here the text one, and then the password one, and then the submit button. So for the password, it works like this. So if you type in letters and numbers, you cannot see aside from bullets or dots. That's why it's called password type. Okay, if you compare here with the simple text box, so here everything that you type, you can see the characters that you are typing in, but on the password you cannot see, or you can only see dots and bullets, right? And then another one is the email type. So here change the type, and then for the placeholder, add email. Okay, and then let's play. Okay, so as you can see, we haven't changed the label of our input types, so we will go back and then change this one to email. Okay, and then let's try to add email on our web page. Okay, and then if we click enter, so it shows an error message that you have to include an @ sign, which indicate an email, or which indicates that you should enter an email address. So gmail.com. So this time it will now accept the inputs. Okay, so the action is now working. So that's how email works. And then the next one is the date. Again, copy paste, and then change this one to date. Ooh, date. I don't have a date. How about you? Do you have a date? Nah, just kidding. Okay, and then add date. Nope, it doesn't have a place value because it's not a text box actually. it is a calendar. So we are done. So let's see how does it work. So for the type text, numbers and letters. For the password, just bullets. For the email, you should include the @ okay, and then at gmail.com. And then for the date, if you click this one or if you tap this, let's try to tap, it will show a calendar. Okay, so if it's asking for you to add your birth date, all you need to do is to change or navigate on the year that you were born, as well as on the month that you were born and the date you were born. That's a born. My goodness. And then if you were done, just click and then set. There you go. You already have what we call your birth date. And then enter. And then you'll have the picture again. And then let's go back again to our encode, or to our notepad. Okay, so we are almost done here. And then the next one is the checkbox. So again, all I want to do is to copy and then paste. So this one is checkbox. And then change this one to checkbox. Easy, right? And then this one, no placeholder for the checkbox, just like the button. And then why? There you go, we already have the checkbox here. Oh, you can check the box. That's why it's called a checkbox. Okay, common sense. Just kidding. Okay, so how about the radio button? Okay, so for the radio button, so change this one to radio. My goodness, my voice. What a voice. Again, no placeholder for that one. And I'm playing. There you go. So this is the checkbox, and then this is the radio button. So what's the difference between the checkbox and the radio button? For the checkbox, if you add 2 or more checkbox, actually you can check all of that. But for the radio button, if you use the radio button, you can only choose one option for the radio button. For example, if you are asked to about your gender, so you cannot have 2 gender at the same time. So instead of using a checkbox there, what you do is you use a radio button, because you only have to choose one option from the rest of the option. Alright, is that clear? If you have any question, just ask the teacher standing or walking there in your room. His name is Mr. Mago. Just kidding. Alright, we're almost done here. So the last one is, oh, we are done already. So again, if you have any question, just ask Mr. Mago about our lesson for today. So, goodbye and have a good day.